Pokémon Caves are generally thought about negatively, although some of them aren't too bad, and some Pokémon Caves I can make my way through without wanting to throw this guy out the window. Oi oi tough trainers, Lance here, and today I'll be counting down the top 5 best Pokémon Caves. At number 5 today, we have got Iron Island from the Sinnoh region. One of the really cool things about Iron Island is you don't have to go through all of it if you don't want to. You can just go there, get the HM, head back over to wherever you want to go, and then try get your 7th gym badge. I think Iron Island is a really nice, peaceful cave compared to some of the other Pokemon caves because it's off by itself on its own little island where you can go and just forget about all of the troubles of Team Galactic until you bump into Team Galactic later on in Iron Island, but it's just a nice, separated place where you can go to chill out. Another cool thing about Iron Island is being able to go there to meet Riley, who will then give you a Riolu egg after battling with him for a little while, which is pretty cool because Lucario, in my opinion, is one of the best Generation 4 Pokemon, and I guess that Riolu kind of makes up for all the average wild encounters at Iron Island. At number 4 today, we have got Granite Cave from the Hoenn region. Now, unlike Iron Island, Granite Cave actually has some really cool encounters such as Aron, Abra, Makuhita, so if you're looking for a new Pokemon on your team, you can easily go there early on in the game and pick up some power. I think this cave was made a lot better in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire with all of the beautiful wall art they added to it, which looks really cool. That was really nice to see playing through Oras for the first time, and being able to revisit Granite Cave in the Delta episode to meet Zinnia I also thought was really cool because Zinnia is such a cool character. But this cave would probably be slightly higher on the list if it didn't require Flash. The fact that you need Flash to go through it is really annoying because Flash caves just suck. At number 3 today, we have got Mount Cornet from the Sinnoh region. Now I get it, Mount Cornet can suck when you're going through it for the first, second, even third time because of how big and complex it is. But I guess because Sinnoh is one of the regions I've traveled through the most out of every Pokemon region, I now know Mount Cornet very well, just like as well as the back of my hand, to be honest. I've traveled through Mount Cornet so many times, and although it is big and very confusing at first, I feel like I now know it really well. I still remember the feeling climbing up Mount Cornet for the first time, seeing what Team Galactic was up to at the very top, trying to figure out which way to go, which turns to make. It was a really exciting experience despite being pretty confusing, trying to figure out, was this the entrance I just came from, or was it that one, and should I go this way or that way? But actually getting to the top and seeing the peak of Mount Cornet and stopping Team Galactic was one of the best parts of Diamond, Pearl and Platinum in my opinion. And although a lot of the encounters in Mount Cornet, besides Absol, are pretty crap, being able to face legendary Pokemon at the top just makes up for all those crappy encounters along the way. And Mount Cornet, part of the time you're inside the cave, part of the time you're outside, part of the time you're surfing, and just being able to do a combination of those 3 things mixes it up and makes it a lot better than it otherwise would be. The one thing I don't like about Mount Cornet is this part of the cave right here. Seriously, Game Freak, being a 10-year-old, I completely fell for this trick. I went through all of this part of the cave, fought every trainer, just to find out it was a dead end, and that's not where I had to go to fight Team Galactic. So thanks for that, thanks for adding to the stress levels I was experiencing when climbing Mount Cornet for the first time. At number 2 today, we have got Meteor Falls from the Hoenn region. How beautiful does this cave look from the inside with all of those beautiful looking waterfalls along with the indents in the ground made from meteors? It just looks so cool and unique. Once arriving in Meteor Falls for the first time to fight either Team Magma or Team Aqua, you can just take a few steps and you're pretty much out of the cave. It's not that big, doesn't really give you too many hassles. But once you return to Meteor Falls for the Delta episode, you can take a bit of a ride on a waterfall and unlock a whole new area of the cave. There were some really cool looking cutscenes within Meteor Falls in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, which is probably why it's so high on the list. On top of that, some pretty cool battles within the Delta episode up in Meteor Falls, and also eventually being able to find Wild Drotagon and Wild Dano there, 2 awesome Pokemon, just makes this cave even better. I think we all already know what's at number 1 today. It just doesn't even have to be said. It's basically going to be in everyone's top 5 favorite Pokemon caves. Obviously, Mount Silver, Johto region, one of the best. End of discussion, just everyone knows why it's good. Mount Silver may not have the best physical traits out of every Pokemon cave, but it's more the fact that you can enter Mount Silver only after collecting all 16 gym badges from the Kanto and then Johto region, to then climb up Mount Silver to the very top and then face red. And that is an amazing experience. If you've never done it before, you might not understand what's so cool about it. But basically, the feeling you have just knowing that at the top of this massive cave, you'll be facing the best, if not one of the best Pokemon trainers in any Pokemon game. The feelings you feel while climbing up Mount Silver are just undescribable. Or is it indescribable? The cave is pretty difficult to navigate through without a walkthrough, so thank goodness for YouTube, but I feel like it's not quite as bad as some other caves, and although it would be nice if it wasn't quite so confusing, I think it's kind of fitting. A tough, difficult puzzle to get through, to prepare you for a tough battle awaiting you at the top. But there's one other thing I really like about Mount Silver. I'm sure some of you guys have heard about this Easter egg, which goes by the name of Diamond Dust. On what Game Freak consider special days, which don't come along very often, at the very top of Mount Silver, you will see diamond looking snow or dust or whatever you want to call it. And it just looks so beautiful, it's so awesome. You guys should really check it out. Play the games yourself on one of those special days, because it just looks so cool. Thanks for watching this video. I thought this would be a cool topic to do because I've never seen a PokeTuber count down their 5 favorite Pokemon caves. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, click the video on the left to watch PlayerOff and I count down the 10 worst shiny Pokemon, or the video on the right to see bloopers from the month of February. If you enjoyed this video here, be sure to leave a like, comment a suggestion for a future video, or comment below to let us know your 5 favorite Pokemon caves. Don't forget to subscribe to catch future videos. Check out my social media. This has been Lance with Lance Countdowns, and as usual, stay tough. So thanks for that. Thanks for adding to the stress levels I was experiencing when climbing Mount Connett for the first time. Bastard.